Oh, here we go. My favorite mission in this game. No, the main reason I didn't get Cold War wasn't because of what anyone else was saying, because generally I don't care. I tune all that out. I make my own decision if the game
I was
looks
just a
fun, I get
lieutenant
it.
back then.
Problem
some wet
is,
work.
I didn't want another
Chernobyl.
past
Christmas
game.
for the bad guys. Even a decade
One
later,
future
a lot
game.
of them still used it to get their hands on nuclear material. A lot of them, including one, Imran Zakhaev. Of course, we couldn't just let that happen. Cash for spent fuel rods. That's one hell of a recipe for destruction. It was the first time our government had authorized an assassination order since the Second World War. I was under the command of Captain Macmillan.
Yes, yes. It's the best mission in the entire game.
Too much radiation. We'll have to go around. Follow me and keep low. Careful. There's pockets of radiation all over this area. If you absorb too much, you're a dead man.
No, so here's the thing. Treyarch has always been fantastic at making future games, future-based games. You know, all the Black Ops games are
Stand
based
by.
slightly in the future, at least from the times that they came out. Infinity Ward is great at making modern games. They have all the Modern Warfare games and they did them great. Sledgehammer, they made World War II. I know some people, or a lot of people, weren't a fan of World War II. I absolutely loved World War II. And I loved that.
When the other's not looking.
I don't even know what they called it, but it was, instead of having just like a main lobby where you go and then select, oh, play this, play that, it's an open world. It's not an open world. It's a open lobby with like 100 people in it, and you can run to the gunsmith to customize your class. You can run over to the barracks to customize your score streaks. You can go over here to edit your calling cards. You can go over here to access the black market and spend your coins to buy supply
Take one out
drops.
when the
You can
others
go
not
over here
looking.
to look for matches. You know, I loved that idea, and I loved the theme, and I loved the visuals of the game itself and the way it played out. But
He's down. Good night. Move. We're gonna have to go loud. They found a body.
they did not find a body. What a lie.
We've been spotted. Take him out. Dogs in the tall grass.
Actually, I don't think they get me because I want to restart.
Good night. Move. They won't forget a dead body. This'll get messy. Fuck him. Our cover's blown. Dogs in the tall grass.
It's no fun when you get caught. You have to do it stealth.
Good night. Move. We're gonna have to go loud. They found a body.
No. Restart level. I'm not having it. I'm pretty sure you can do this
Too much
completely
radiation.
stealth,
We'll have to go around.
or at least a large portion of it. I'm pretty sure you don't
Follow
have to go
me
straight
and
into
keep low.
guns a-blazing.
Careful. There's pockets of radiation all over this area. If you absorb too much, you're a dead
Anyhow,
man. Stand by.
although each company did excel branching out into different
Contact.
time periods
Enemy
than
patrol
what they
dead
normally
ahead.
do,
Stay low and move
such
slowly.
as
Will be impossible to
Infinity
spot them
Ward
from ghillie
making
suits.
well, no, not really, I guess.
Take one out when the other's not looking.
Sledgehammer made Advanced Warfare, and it was phenomenal. Sledgehammer also made. No, that was Raven made Modern Warfare Remastered. Yeah, I don't know. Infinity Ward has reached out into the future with Infinite Warfare. Amazing zombies, fantastic zombies, just incredible zombies. For multiplayer, they should stick to the present, stick to the Modern Warfare. It's not that the multiplayer experience in Infinite Warfare was terrible. I actually enjoyed it and I played it, but it was strange to say the least. And I just think they're better at doing the modern thing. Man, I wish I could just line them up right there. I don't want to have to get to go guns and blades in battle here.
Take one out when the other's not looking.
Well, couldn't. Golly gee. No one's looking at
He's
you,
down.
buddy.
Good night. Move. Hold up. It's more cover if we go around. Four tangos inside. Don't even think about it. Wait there. Tango by the car. Take him out quietly, or just let him pass. Your call. Okay. Go. Move up. Got a lookout in the church tower, and the patrol coming from the north. Let's move up for a better view. Do you have a shot on the lookout? Beautiful. Target approaching from the north. Take him out quietly, or just let him pass. Your call.
I think we better let this guy pass. I just got real quiet there. I didn't even realize I wasn't even talking. Oh, jeez. Yeah, no. Modern Warfare came out. I was thrilled. I was super hyped. I was so happy with the way that the modern stuff was going. And then Cold War dropped, and I'm like, no, I'm not ready to go back to the past. And then Vanguard dropped, and I'm like, seriously, get out of the past. But here we are.
They're onto us. Open fire.
Point blank 762 to the gut, and this man is just gonna stumble back. Okay.
We've got a lookout in the church tower, and the patrol coming from the north. Let's move up for a better view. Beautiful. Target approaching from the north. Take him out quietly, or just let him tango down. Go. Forward area clear.
Yeah, I think now, because what they're doing is Treyarch wasn't ready
Coast is clear.
to release their game yet, and obviously Sledgehammer wasn't ready because they just released Vanguard, last year.
Hear
So
that?
what's gonna happen is
Enemy
essentially
helicopter. Get down. Stay in the shadows.
Modern Warfare 2 is gonna run for 2 years, and allegedly, next November, when the next Call of Duty would normally launch,
Let's go.
Modern Warfare 2 is gonna drop a paid DLC, which gives you support for the second year. So you're kind of paying twice for the same game, but you're getting the content of 2 games. Or maybe the DLC will only be like $20. I have no idea what it's going to be like, if it's even going to be worth it, or if it's going to be good. But also know that they're going to be supporting Modern Warfare 2 for 2 years.
Get down now.
Which is good for 2 reasons. One, because One, because I hate do the grind. You know, you get your Damascus camo. You put all this time and effort into a game, and then within 1 day, as soon as the next Call of Duty drops, the game is dead.
You have to maneuver, but it's slow and steady. No quick movements. Our cover's born! Get down now.
Got him killed. No worry. How about this? How about I go prone right here? They'll never see me here. They're walking past enough. I bring them next to 2 trees.
Easy, lad. There's too many of them. Let them go. Keep a low profile and hold your fire.
But yeah, no. So, like I said, it's good for 2 reasons. One, because the game's going to be supported for 2 years, which gives us 2 years of playtime through it. But also, that means that Treyarch gets 4 years. Actually, no, I think Treyarch, I think they even switched it after that. I think now Sledgehammer's game is coming out next. And it's going to be Advanced Warfare 2. Because they did the first Advanced Warfare, and that is one of my favorite Call of Duties of all time. So they're releasing Advanced Warfare 2. Not 2023, but 2024.
We're spotted. Let's take over.
Bro, dude, if this is my action, it's got him killed. I'm gonna be so upset.
Get down now.
Yeah, so the way it looks, Sledgehammer is still taking their 3 years to develop the next game. So normally it's 3 years because 3 companies have to make. So Sledgehammer is still going to spend 3 years developing Advanced Warfare, Advanced Warfare 2. But Treyarch, whatever game they're developing, they're getting 5 months to develop it. And that's if they don't continue this 2 years of support per game. Because if they do, if Advanced Warfare is supported for 2 years, then that means that whatever Treyarch is making, they're gonna have a total of 6 years. They're gonna have a total of 6 years developing it.
Get down now.
Like, that'd be crazy. A Call of Duty game 6 years into development? Like, you see what they do with 3 years. Like, yeah.
Take them out.
Like, you see what they do with 3 years, and that sometimes it's not great, sometimes it's you know, Vanguard. But other times,
Get down
they put
now.
out amazing games. And so, I feel like Treyarch is the most reliable out of the 3. I'd say Sledgehammer's the least reliable. Like, they get Advanced Warfare, which
Easy, lad.
a lot of people love.
There's too many of them.
I can't say a lot. I don't think a lot of people love Vanguard. I don't think a lot of people like
hold your fire.
to each their own. But
Try to anticipate their paths.
Infinity Ward, I feel like we got 2nd place. Like normally what they release is good. Obviously, they have all 3 of the Modern Warfare games, plus the new Modern Warfare game, which is the best selling Call of Duty of all time. But then they also have games like Infinite Warfare, which again just didn't do well. Like in terms, like I feel like Black Ops 3 did the best in terms of the futuristic games. Black Ops 3 did the best in terms of the futuristic games.
Nice.
I'm talking there's another wave. But, yeah, I feel like Treyarch is definitely the most reliable in terms of putting out a good game. The 3 Black Ops games did great, World at War did great. I think Treyarch did Call of Duty 1, 2, and 3. I could be completely wrong about that, but I think they did all 3 of the first Call of Duty games. And then Black Ops 4 was, I thoroughly enjoyed it. I really did. Cold War, although I didn't play it, although I kind of skipped it. I'm sure it was a fantastic game. I just didn't want to play it game-based in the past. I was looking for modern or future game. That's just how it was. So, as long as whatever game comes out next, be it Black Ops 5, hopefully it's future. I have no idea what he said, so I don't know what he wants me to do, but I'm crawling. I'm not shooting anybody. Anyways, let me know what you guys think about really anything that I just said. Who's your favorite developer in terms of Call of Duty? Is it Treyarch? Is it Sledgehammer? Is it Infinity Ward? Is it Raven? I ain't gonna lie, Raven does a bang-up job on what they do. Raven made Modern Warfare Remastered. Raven has made a good chunk of the DLC for the Modern Warfare games. Raven, I think... Raven made Call of Duty Online, which was a China-based thing, but people, you know, there's always ways to get your hands on that kind of stuff here in the NA. Raven, I think, had a large part in Warzone. If not, then they constructed it primarily on their own. So, I think everybody had a hand in Warzone, specifically because since it ran for 3 years, obviously the first year it came out, it was Modern Warfare, so Infinity Ward and Raven primarily worked on it, and then next year was Cold War, so Treyarch got a hand in helping make it, you know, making the map, really inputting the weapons and everything. And then the next year Vanguard came out, and so Sledgehammer got a hand in helping. So it was all 4 major companies had a hand in Warzone. But if you ask me, Warzone still isn't even the best Call of Duty Battle Royale. That goes to Blackout. Blackout was far better than Warzone ever was, and if whatever the next Treyarch game is in 5 years doesn't have Blackout 2 attached to it, I'm gonna be a little salty. I think that honestly all you have to do right now is just release Blackout as a free game and like play Black Ops 4. Do I want to shoot this man?
Our cover's full.
No, it's not. Oh, maybe it is. You know what? Just here. Finish the job.
That's how it's done. Let's go. Hold up. Wait here. Patrol coming this way. Stay back.
И буду ездить по этому району. Ты думаешь, американцы начнут войну с нами, пока мы слабы? Эта страна катится вниз к развалу. Все возможно.
Tango down. Forward area clear. Go.
I don't know. How are you guys feeling about the
Stay hidden.
state that Call of Duty's in? Because I know
This
every
way.
year
Let's go.
people like to nag and people like to complain saying Call of Duty's dead, you know. It's just a dead series at this point, but the fact is that Modern Warfare 2019 was the best-selling Call of Duty of all time, so you can't say it's dead, you can't say it's dying. If anything, it's growing. And there's a good chance that MW2 is going to outperform MW 2019, so...
Hold. Okay. Go.
We're just going.
Let's go.
Oh, I thought you were... Okay, come on, let's go. 70-30. Am I gonna finish
There's
this
a truck
campaign
coming. We'll use it as cover.
tonight?
Keep moving.
I would love to finish it tonight. I would love to actually get it all edited tonight. And I would, not that there's going to be much editing involved, but I would love to get it all edited and uploaded to the views and tubes where you fellas are watching it. And,
Just wait here a moment.
yeah.
When they
I don't know
leave,
it depends how
crawl
long it
out,
is, but
stay
I don't know
low.
how many parts I'm going to split it into. I'm going to try and make it the least amount of parts possible, but I also don't want to release like 3-hour episode, you know?
Patience. Don't do anything stupid.
That's kind of the problem though. It's originally, my initial idea was to divide it by missions,
Stand by.
so release
Go.
whatever. One mission, so like divide it into missions, so divide it into 18 parts,
Go.
right? But to release them all like on the same day. Get them all edited, get them all uploaded, and have them set to release like maybe an hour apart of each other. I have to schedule them to release an hour apart.
Don't
You know,
Sniper.
because like
Fire escape.
if I'm gonna be doing
Dead
7
ahead. Take 'em
campaigns
out, or
before
I'll give
next
away our
Friday,
position.
there's no way that I'm gonna be releasing one episode a day. Because if I did that, then okay, hold on, let me just stop this guy real quick.
Beautiful. Move out.
Because if I did that, then this is 18 parts, so that's over 2 weeks right there. Times, you know, 7 campaigns. Let's just say it's 2 weeks. So times 7 campaigns, so that's 14
Area
weeks
clear.
right there. Plus the campaign of MW2, which I'm gonna do. I'm literally gonna start recording in 2 days, because it drops a week
Don't let your
before
guard down.
the
We're
multiplayer
not there
does.
yet.
So my plan is hopefully today I can completely edit this and have it set to
Stop.
release tomorrow. Tomorrow I can record
Leave it
MW2
alone. It's a wild dog.
and 3 maybe if I start in the morning and have that set to release Thursday, Friday, and then Saturday
Pooch doesn't look too
I can
friendly.
release
Keep your distance. No need to attract unnecessary attention.
an MW2, like the new one. We'll have to see. I would love to be able to record the MW 2019 campaign as well and do
Clear
all
right.
Modern Warfare
Go.
games, but I can't because, like I said earlier, I have an issue, I have an error, and the only
Forward
way to
area
fix it
clear.
is to reinstall Windows, and I really wish that, you know, Activision actually cared enough about their fan base to fix an issue with their launcher, because it has nothing to do with the game. Because I had that same error on the BO2 or on the
Look at this place.
Modern Warfare 2 beta when I downloaded it on Blizzard, but then when I downloaded it on Steam, it worked perfect. So it's nothing to do with the game. It has everything to do with the launcher. So yeah, maybe it's a niche error. Maybe only 500 people total have ever gotten this error. But the fact that this error prevents them from playing a game that they purchased, I think it's just ridiculous that they wouldn't even attempt to try and fix it. Or at least release the dang game on Steam so that we can still play it.
This way. Let's go.
And that's why originally I had no interest in pre-ordering MW2. I played because I was like, well, if it's going to be on Battle.net, if the beta's not even going to work, then what's the point? And then my friend was like, you can download the beta on Steam too. And I'm like, what?
There's the hotel. We should be
Downloaded
able
it,
to
it
observe
worked.
the
I'm like,
exchange
holy
from the
cow.
top floor up there.
And he's like, yep.
Let's move.
And then, so I was like, okay. Go to store page, pre-order. Like, if the game's gonna work, if I'm gonna be able to play it, yeah, we'll buy it. But if it ain't gonna work, I ain't spending money on